Hi everybody, Jack again. We're going to be getting into this lesson right away here. Don't want to waste too much time because it is a rather a long lesson. So what we're going to be doing now is going over all of your options, or at least all the options that we think are worthy of your time of exploring. Okay, so what we're going to actually go over are some of the big names like bigcommerce, WooThemes and WooCommerce, Magento, Squarespace, and of course the one we're going to be showing you how to use in this course, Shopify. So the first thing that we're going to go over is Magento. Now Magento is an open source all-in-one platform. They are a content management software for e-commerce businesses specifically, and they are owned by eBay. Now they were actually purchased by eBay not so long ago, and that was because eBay saw the potential behind Magento. And one of the pros of Magento that really has over all of its competitors and the ones that we mentioned here today is that it's got a lot of capability. The only real problem with that though, it's a very capable e-commerce platform that unless you have some type of serious technical ability, or if you know how to write code, or if you can do, if you can easily navigate through this type of technical environment, you're not going to be able to actually take advantage of all the adaptability of Magento. So if you can hire a huge team of programmers or developers, or if you're planning on doing that later on, if you're planning on learning code, then go ahead and at least check out Magento. It might be worthwhile to check out, but if you're just trying to do something very simply and you don't have a lot of technical or development background, I would skip on Magento, but still know it for future references, because it might be something that you need or want to take advantage of later on down the road. So the next one we're going to go over is Squarespace. Now Squarespace is a website building platform that have e-commerce features and the ability to convert a regular website that you can build on Squarespace into an e-commerce platform. Now really, to make an e-commerce site, all that you need to do in its most simplest form is just adding a shopping cart feature to an existing website. And so Squarespace was allowing you to build a website before, and now they've added the shopping cart feature. So although it's very easy to use and has a lot of really excellent, beautiful designs and a lot of options for designs and support even from outside developers, so that you can include new designs and new custom made themes, it's not a true e-commerce option, and it's not really the best choice for those who are trying to have a robust system of online selling products, goods, or services. Also, they have a pretty serious lack of payment options, and what that translates and what that leads to is a lack of ability to have international sales. Really, they only allow you to use Stripe, and because of that, you can get payments from other currencies in different countries, so global international sales are just really not something that you can't do with Squarespace. But if that's not a concern for you, then I would consider at least looking at it and knowing that the option exists for you, because it's easy to use. You don't have to be a developer. You don't have to be a real tech savvy person. And if you ever build a website, you probably build one with WordPress, which is something that Squarespace designers seem to have used to emulate, because their design is somewhat very similar to WordPress. Okay, the next one we are going to go on to is WooCommerce. Now WooCommerce is actually more of a function that's part of what's called WooThemes, or at least used to be, and I'm gonna explain why I say it used to be. WooThemes are a premium theme foundry that sell premium themes to those who make websites using another builder called WordPress, what we said before. Now WordPress is the world standard for building website, and a lot of people, developers especially, including myself, are very comfortable with using WordPress, and a lot of them have used WooThemes, including myself, and so in turn they probably will know how to use WooCommerce right off the bat. So if you're already paying developers to build your WordPress site, they should very easily be able to work with WooCommerce. So it's not going to be something that if you one-stop shop and you're doing all the development yourself, that you'll be able to do easily. But if you have developers already, it's a really great place to go to, especially considering that WooCommerce is a free additional option that you can get if you're already using WordPress, not WooThemes. Because what I said before, I said used to be WooThemes. WooCommerce was built by WooThemes developers, but then WordPress ended up buying the plugin. Okay, so if you're using WordPress, you will be able for free to use WooCommerce and start your e-commerce store, basically. But again, if you one-stop shop and you're doing all the development yourself, you'll not be able to do it easily like the ones we are going to show you in this very course. Okay, so next one is BigCommerce. BigCommerce is an online store builder and is an online e-commerce platform, and it powers over 50,000 online stores. They process over $4 billion in transactions, and it makes them one of the largest e-commerce platforms on the planet. In fact, they're just behind Shopify. Shopify has a little over 6 billion transactions, and I'm not sure how many stores they have, but they do have more than BigCommerce. Now, one of the pros is that they have many companies providing education. So if you're looking to learn specific things on how to actually build out your website, BigCommerce has a lot of very helpful guides. There's a lot of FAQs, and they are answered very well and thoroughly, and they're available to anybody who would like to use the BigCommerce platform. They also have a lot of fast and optimized stores design. The availability is quite large and is very important for things like SEO. And what SEO is, if you don't know it, which I hope you do, but if you don't, it's okay. SEO really stands for search engine optimization. So every time that anybody performs any type of research on a major search engine like Google, Yahoo, or Bing, those sites that are actually optimized for SEO are going to be on top of the search. It has nothing to do with clicks or traffic or anything like that. If your search engine optimized, you're going to appear high on the search engine results, and it's very important for your site because you want to have it found so your products can be found by potential customers and ultimately purchase. They also have a lot of integration with email and marketing, and I also have an option for and they also have an option for allowing customers to leave reviews. And reviews are incredibly important. I know that myself. I always look at reviews before I purchase any product. If it was a t-shirt, for instance, I'm gonna look to see if the t-shirt is soft, if it's comfortable, if it's true to size. So there are many different reasons why BigCommerce might be the right one, the right platform for you. One of the cons though is that it's very, very expensive. There's a lot of fees. They are similar to what Shopify has. However, they do have a couple of more fees, and it just ends up to be way too expensive, way too money. And you actually don't necessarily need to spend. And really, there aren't really a lot of add-ons available today, which we'll see in the next slide that a Shopify actually has. So moving on Shopify, the one that we're going to use for this course today, Shopify. It's a all-in-one e-commerce platform, and let me tell you this: Shopify is revolutionary. Okay, Shopify is considered not only by me, but by the industry. You know what Amazon did to e-commerce in the sense for people to buy? Well, Shopify is doing the same thing to people who want to sell. So it's specifically created for online stores, and it's specifically made with the intent to be extremely easy, effective, and to be able to be done with little to no experience in either development or any kind of technical online related platforms. Basically what it means that a kid can learn how to use Shopify and make money. You understand what I'm saying? Shopify is revolutionary as a platform and as a business. In fact, Shopify is a publicly traded company and is beautiful. Everything is Shopify is what you're looking for. Okay, so one of the pros is that it's incredibly easy to use. As I said, it's in fact again, not in only my opinion, but it is the easiest to use. They have a lot of different apps on the App Store, and the App Store is very similar to what you're probably using today. You remember what I said, BigCommerce doesn't have a lot of add-ons? Well, Shopify has an App Store dedicated to add-ons. So it's incredible. Since that most people who have smartphones either have an iPhone or an Android device, we are very familiar with the App Store. So with iPhone, it will be on the iTunes App Store, and with Android devices, it will be the Google Play Store. So it's the same thing. There's no there's some free add-ons, free apps, and there are paid apps, and they all have the individual uses, which can really make or break your experience with an online store using Shopify. I will show you amazing things that you can do with Shopify, both paid and free. So don't worry about it. They have a load of beautiful designs. Many of them are free, and they do have some paid themes as well. Besides the fact that you can customize to your own preferences, either learning a little bit of code or just pay somebody to do it for you. You see that a lot of the free themes don't mean that you actually giving up any type of quality over the pay ones. They're just simply something that you will get with pay ones, that you won't get with free ones, basically. But you can still build an incredible, capable, beautiful store with the free options that are available to Shopify theme store. Besides, that's not even the point. The point is to taking care of your customer and providing with products that they like, that you created a whole experience. Okay. The beauty, the design, that's not all, right? Remember how was YouTube in the first place? It wasn't that big of quality. It wasn't a beautiful website, but still the service was amazing, and this is why it grew to what it is now. But back to the point, they also have a lot of payment options, what BigCommerce and what other platforms don't have. You will never going to be limited to a domestic market. You can sell internationally with using Shopify. There's a lot of payments options. Okay, a lot of payments options. They are also they're search engine optimized friendly. They built in marketing solutions just like BigCommerce, and they built in management tools so you can track your orders, how well people are buying or perceiving a certain products, and so on. So you will become a master on marketing just simply using the basic Shopify service. So it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. It also includes the price that can be a little bit of expensive, at some point with Shopify too. They're not the cheapest and they're not the most expensive, but it can get expensive if you go for the enterprise level solution that they have available. Now, what I'm basically saying is this, right? The cheapest one between what we've seen so far, actually on the market, is using WordPress and WooCommerce. Okay, you can build a WordPress website with a free theme using freely a WooCommerce, and then you'll be having your e-commerce store up and running with $20 one time, and you don't have to spend monthly fees. The problem is that you need to learn how to use the platform, and then you need to use all different plugins. You need to have your mind around it, and it takes time, a lot of time. The difference between doing something paid and do something for free is that if you do it for free, you can do anything for free. The problem is that it takes a damn time. It takes a lot of time. Time is an asset, man. We cannot waste it like that. So if you can invest a little bit of money, monthly, all that work that you should do if you decided to go the free route, you don't have to waste time, if that makes any sense. But then again, however, if you sign out, you won't need those enterprise solutions, which, as I said, is which comes to be a very expensive. With the basic solution, you can build a $1 million business. I'm stating this with a simple solutions, basic solution with Shopify, which is not even $9 a month. You can build a $1 million business, and then you can scale later on as your business grows, and as you need to continue to grow your business, maybe moving to the enterprise level solutions, which will give you solutions and tools that no platform can give you. So it really just a joke, but the only other cons that I can think of is that they don't do everything for you. I know it's funny, but I wanted to put it. They don't market automatically on your behalf. They don't hire trained sales staff that will make your own designs, and they don't do your taxes, which as I said is a joke, but they don't do that for you. But maybe they will, because I'm also an investor in Shopify as a public commentator, so I read the the annual reports, and things are on the way. Other than that, really, Shopify is just simply, in our minds, the skills learned, the best option for you if you're looking to build a store online or sell any type of products over an e-commerce platform and having your business starting in a week. You understand what I'm saying? A week. So the next video that we are going to be going over in this course is why we choose t-shirts, because there are a lot of different products out there that you could possibly sell, or that we could teach you how to sell online. We will be sticking with shirts. You can do it to any products. The problem is that t-shirts is a market that will never end. That's something to keep in mind. I will put a link in the description of this video on how to perfectly find a niche market if you don't feel like you want to start a t-shirt business. But just hold on to it. You might set up a very easy Shopify business, t-shirt business, and then move on to something big for your life. Start a business that you can leave to your kids, a business that you can hire people and build a whole business. So start with a simple t-shirt business, make some money, see how that thing works, and then scale it onto the next one. In any case, I'll see you on to the next video.